Welcome back to Mrs. P What Is for Tea. We're making toad in the hole, firm favourite in this household. I said to Mr. P today, is it too hot for toad in the hole? And he said absolutely not, so that's what we're making. I am only making half of what I would normally make. I would normally make enough to have 2 portions in the freezer, but I'm just doing a single, sort of half that, because we're going to Costco next Monday, so we're trying to empty the freezers, not put anything else in them. So, toad in the hole. So I suppose it's effectively a Yorkshire pudding mix. This is how I do it. I'm not saying it's the right way, but this is just how I do it. So I would normally use 2 cups, but I'm using 1 cup of plain flour, a good pinch of salt, a wee nip of pepper, 1 egg, and then I would start to whisk that, just to start combining it. And then to that I add 1 cup of cold water. It's just ordinary semi-skimmed, 1 cup of cold milk, not water, 1 cup of cold milk, semi-skimmed, nothing, whatever you got, I don't think it makes any difference. And then you just whisk that together till you get a smooth batter. This can take a few minutes. I always do it by hand so that I can feel it. I can then well, I think I can tell whether it's not quite enough milk, not quite enough flour. So you just give that a whisk. As I say, I always do it by hand, but I'm never doing a huge amount. This is half of what I'd normally do, as I say, but I'm doing a smaller batch because I'm just cooking for today. I'm not cooking. I would normally do 1 for today, 1 for the freezer, but I'm not doing that today because of our commitment to go to Costco. So now that that's smooth, yeah, that I would leave to sit for about half an hour. Just, I don't know what it does to it, but I think it makes it better. So I'll leave that to sit for half an hour, and then that's when I'd be thinking about cooking it. So I've turned on my AGA60. I've not had it on all weekend because I haven't been here. I've been babysitting for my younger daughter. So I haven't been here all weekend. So I'm going to leave that to sit now for half an hour. Cooker's on. By the time that's sat for half an hour, the cooker will be hot and we'll be ready to go. So I shall be back with you in about half an hour to see what the next step is. And welcome back. One thing I do that I don't know whether it's right or wrong, as I say, this isn't necessarily the right way, this is just my way, is I kind of pre-cook the sausages a wee bit. In the bottom of this dish is vegetable oil because it's got a higher smoke point. So what I'm going to do, sausages are slightly pre-cooked, is I'm going to pour over the batter mix. Just like that. Into the hot oil. And that's going straight back in the AGA60 on the 3rd set of runners. So 3rd from the top, 2nd from the bottom. And that will take about half an hour to cook. So you're basically just cooking the pudding really. The sausages will cook in that time. With it we're going to have, the hob is on boiling. It's warmed up. With it we're going to have some Jersey Royals and peas. So nothing very fancy, but that'll be nice. So we'll come back in about half an hour and just give it a little check. And there we go, toad in the hole. just 2 portions, about 25 minutes in the AGA60 on the 3rd set of runners. So we're going to have this with new potatoes and peas, so I will show you it when it's plated up. And there we go, toad in the hole, new potatoes and peas. And that's what Mrs. P has got for her tea on a Sunday. What do you think? A British favourite, nothing fancy, lovely. So, toad in the hole, Jersey Royals and peas, and I've got some right thick gravy. Lovely. Thank you very much for joining me today.